Peace and blessings to my High Vibe Tribe. Welcome and/or welcome back to my little altar. Everywhere. Let's catch a vibe. I felt inclined to pull from the Sacred Rebels deck today to get the overall energy. And then, of course, we're going to get some details and some advice. I hope that you have been safe, happy, blessed. Thank you in advance for clicking on this video, for all of your likes and comments and subscribes, helping my channel to grow. Everything that you may need to know, it can be found in the description box below. Heads up, my private readings the booking site is currently closed. However, if you are interested in a private session, you can find my email down below as well. And that's how you can get in contact with me, and I will happily share my list of services with you. Guardian Angel Spirit guys, please guide me for the High Vibe Tribe. What's going on in these spiritual streets? What's going on today? Somebody just trying to take it easy, but having dealt with some sort of storm. A message is coming out about something that's already with you. Big transformation happening here. I'm seeing flower of life. This reminds me of, I'm getting some feelings about a death rebirth cycle that someone here is experiencing or has experienced or may potentially have on the come up. Big transformation vibes here. Okay. Metamorphosis. White butterflies. Something about the throat chakra is significant. Someone might be expressing some truths. I was gonna say some creative expression in the form of spoken word, music, things like that. This has something to do with like some God-given talents, something that is already with you, what is already with you. I almost feel inclined to read this from the guidebook for the full word. We'll see if we have time at the end of the session. Perhaps I will do that if I feel so inclined. However, there's some sort of rebirth here, and it's all of it is in your hands. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody here has been going through a lot, to say the least. Okay, I see what's happening. So someone here in the collective has been gathering the self. It's almost as if like a soul retrieval process is underway here for you, gathering the self, the selves, right? So this is almost like a convergence of not only this timeline, but other timelines, dimensions. If you're familiar with the Akashic Records, that is like your library of all of the different lives that you have lived or have the potential to live. I offer Akashic Record readings. If that's something that you might be interested in, get in contact with me. However, it's a convergence. It's like timelines are converging. Your previous timelines or future timelines, future selves, past selves, current selves, all the selves are converging into one perfect expression, the perfection of your life. Okay? This has not been an easy process. You probably have had to work through some perfectionism here. But also there is a refinement. There's a process of refinement that's taking place for you on a very deep level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, mentally, definitely financially, and especially it's just all the bodies. I keep hearing all the selves, all the bodies, refinement taking place. And essentially, what happens in the process of refinement or polishing is a stone, a crystal. It starts off rough, okay, raw, uncut. And through the process of friction, cutting, pruning with some sort of abrasive substance or experience, it becomes refined and polished. Okay? And I feel like that is exactly what someone is experiencing here. This has required a lot of faith from you. Somebody here is walking by faith, not by sight. Wow. You could be in your early 30s, just turned 30, possibly 32. You could also be late teens, stepping into your 20s, or on the verge of that. Anyway, somebody's name could be Faith. But anyway, this has required you to really trust in higher forces, trust in yourself, trust in your journey, trust in your path, because it looks like you've had to sacrifice a lot. On the shuffle, I was getting an energy of someone who has gone through some storms, a lot of storms. And a part of like the power and the beauty of a storm is in the shifting. It moves things out the way, right? A good storm has the potential to pick you up and place you somewhere else, okay? And I see that this is probably something that you whatever this abrasive refining process is that you are undergoing has required you to release allegiances, probably because you had to defend yourself for some reason, like you are standing on your truth. You are deciding to follow your own rhythm, defending what you believe in. And this probably is a very, I feel like I'm talking to someone who is on the fringe in probably more ways than one. You just view the world differently. You see things differently. You have had very unique experiences, which has contributed to you and your unique Akashic library, which is a really beautiful thing, although it can be a painful process when you are being required, when your journey and your path requires you to have an unshakable faith and alliances that you have to let go of, friends that you may have grown up with, or family dynamics that you expected to always be there for you. You've learned that you had to be willing to put more stock, more faith into yourself here. What is already with you. I just heard Spirit say you have everything you need for something, some endeavor. Gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments and transformation. Let love transform you forever. Yeah. To say the least. Yeah, something Whatever is being removed from your life right now is being taken away. People, places, things, habits, beliefs, thoughts, behaviors, situations, jobs, whatever is being taken away because you are being freed from any attachments that will keep you from this divine transformation of who you are meant to be. This unique individual who follows their own rhythm, dances to the beat of their own drum. Big death rebirth. You may possibly be a Scorpio here. I'm looking at big Phoenix energy. Let love transform you forever. You will never be the same. This, of course, may have something to do with your love life. Like you could have experienced a lot of ego deaths by way of painful breakups. Happens for the best of us. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Somebody here is getting better and better with time. Yeah, something that you want, something that you're longing for is the thing that's propelling you forward along the way. Spirit is encouraging you to listen to some sort of advice, okay? This may be someone around you that you want to be careful here, because I see you releasing allegiances, so clearly you don't feel like you can trust everyone. However, find someone that an unbiased, I don't know, this could be a therapist, a mentor, a teacher, a stranger, you know, someone on a park bench that's just willing to listen and give some good advice. So you need guidance for something to cross the ocean of life. You are transitioning, you are transforming, and good guidance will certainly be beneficial to you. I am here for you as well. If you want to reach out, there are many different options available for whatever, you know, you can afford. Determination, perseverance leads to fortune. Wow. I don't know that as long as I've been working with this deck, this card has not shown itself that often. Yeah, there's some sort of ending of a trauma here. I feel like this has a lot to do with, again, your overall sense of groundedness, security, stability. You are on the path to fortune. You've been very determined. You've sacrificed relationships. You are following your own rhythm. You are getting back to basics, knowing, you know, what's important with what you already have, working with what you already have. Wow. Wow. I feel like you are taking heed, having faith in the process. You are breaking away. Wow. The gift of freedom, free from attachments. Spirit is asking you to transform memories and symptoms. This is ending a trauma, specifically and especially with and for anyone that has dealt with just unhealthy relationship dynamics. I'm going to pick up my shadowy deck just because I'm seeing here a lot of, somebody here has maybe even had to work their way through depression, some sort of sadness and grief, really have experiencing a test of faith. Guardian Angel Spirit Guides, please guide me for the HighVibeTribe. Ooh, thank you. The collective. Lilith energy here. Thief of life. There's some sort of hunger, animalism, following of instincts here. So yeah, somebody's hungry for something. I get a double energy off this Lilith energy. This could be you, really, because Lilith can be a very empowering energy. This is that releasing allegiances as energy here, this Lilith energy. Okay. Of course, she became so hyper independent that she was demonized. So perhaps you have, felt the sting of ostracization in some kind of way, particularly in relationships. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who may have been made out to be the bad guy. But also, this could be someone in your environment that you need to be aware of and careful. Okay, who is possibly, yeah. I feel I'm picking up on an energy of this is maybe possibly that energy, this allegiance that you've had to release. This is someone who knows your secrets. The keeper of whispers, someone who has been very curious about you. Someone might be a little upset with you or just upset in general. There's something here about forbidden knowledge, but someone wanting to make atonement for something. I feel like someone tried to steal your life. A thief of life, and the mad prophet. Someone wanted to have your gifts, your blessings, this has been coming up a lot lately. This is definitely backstabbing as energy. Someone wants to make atonement for this or needs to make atonement for this. Yeah. Some sort of, this is an energy of someone that you have spent many lifetimes with, past life situation. This could be familial, a sister, a cousin, a parental figure. This could be a lover. Anyway, there's some sort of, it's eternal servitor energy where they have felt almost, it's almost like they've been this energy has been following you throughout timelines with some sort of incompleteness and a yearning. There's a lot of hunger here, a yearning for completeness, a hope for something. But this has led to a lot of frustration and anger. Wow. A poet of Avalon. This is all about stagnation and fame and pride. Someone feeling unrecognized for something. And so for that reason, they feel fated to suffer, or they've wanted you to suffer. And that is why Spirit has been asking you to remain determined, put it into whatever these traumatic relationships, memories, and symptoms are. Release these allegiances. Trust yourself. Follow your own rhythm. Trust what you have with you. Have faith in the process. Okay? Allow yourself to be transformed forever. And again, it's saying through love. So this makes me feel like it's giving like false flame, twin flame energy, which honestly I have had enough. I don't need no more of the flames. Guardian Angel Spirit Guides, please guide me for my HighVibeTribe. What can we know? I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What can we know about this? What is already with us? What's already with you? What's the advice? Being open to something. This is moon energy. This is all about intuition as well as astrology. I see constellations here. Spirit wants you to trust what you know. Be open to this advice. Be open to guidance. Be open to what you're receiving in your dreams. Trust yourself, okay? Follow your own rhythms. Yeah, being flexible about something. Your flexibility is your strength, by the way. You might be stepping into some sort of position of leadership, again, with the abundance. Someone here is, Okay, so I'm picking up on an energy of like throughout this tumultuous storm that I keep picking up on, you have bent, you've never broken. Wow, that's powerful. Someone here is learning to be flexible, to go with the flow. Yeah, this has a lot to do with love. This is to do with love. Big changes, possibly moving, travel, relocating, moving to a new home. This has to do with love. Something about love, love of self, love of another. Guardian angel spirit guys, please guide me for my HighVibeTribe. Let's get some tea leaves. What can we know about this situation? Pull it together for me. What do we need to know? Thank you. Look, advice, wise owl, owl energy here. This is about good advice from a wise person. You are being highly encouraged to seek advice, mentorship, some sort of guidance from a wise person that you can trust before you do something risky or taking a chance on something, which could lead to a period of frustrations and you having to learn more lessons. Okay, so seek whatever advice from an attorney, a spiritual guide, someone that you, a friend that you can really trust before doing the risky thing. Okay. Someone will or has tried to make you do something against your will. This is someone possibly from a distance, a friend that has you on their mind. I see more butterfly energy here. And it's going to, this is a change for the better. Yeah, some sort of new job, new career. Wow. I feel like you are about to take whatever is with you. I am going to read this from the book. It feels important. You are going to, if I can pick it up. You are gathering whatever is important to you, whatever you already have. You are gathering whatever remains after the storm. And you are taking it and you are considering a big change. There's going to be a big change in your job or career. This is for the better. Wow, again, changes here, especially in regards to your love life. A lot of abundance is here for you. One moment, I want to get the book. Let's see. I don't often read from the book, from the guidebook, but I just feel so inclined today, so I will. Let's see. What is already with you? You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for or are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more that can be, yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Message. Whew. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. It may not seem like you have much to start with. Perhaps you feel that all you have is a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. And there is a sweetness to that. It is small pleasures at first, but one from which greater pleasures can unfurl. This message is amplified if you also, we didn't, I'm going to skip that. This oracle also comes with a special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret, releasing this trauma, and forwards into what is awaiting for you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. I love you so much. Bye.